Which one of these awesome motorcycles am I going to take for a cruise? That has to be the best looking R1 that I've seen, period.
Period. Period.
This is where on my bike I'd be going blip, 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 blip like I'm juking a donkey. I can't wait to take visitors on these roads. Hey everybody, it's your good buddy 650 Eve here. It's January 21st and it's 10 in the morning and it's already 61 degrees. This is unheard of for winter in the Midwest. Regardless, because of this fantastic weather, I now have a dilemma on my hands. Which one of these awesome motorcycles am I going to take for a cruise today? Is it going to be the Ninja H2 with over 260 horsepower at the rear carbon fiber wheel? Or is it going to be the Triumph 675R with about 140 horsepower at its beautiful rear wheel? I tell you, it's a hard choice, but I choose the Triumph 675R. Let me tell you why.
Andy crawled to freedom through 500 yards of shit-smelling foulness I can't even imagine. Or maybe I just don't want to. Yards. That's the length of 5 football fields. Just shy of half a mile.
Well, as you can see, because the grass is so damp, it is very difficult to get this bike up my freaking hill. And because it weighs a lot less than the Ninja H2, I've about made it halfway. The Ninja H2 wouldn't even make it this far, and my grass is, oh my gosh, it's torn the hell up, and the bike's filthy. This sucks. Usually, I don't bring my bikes out over the winter. I wait until spring when the yard and the grass isn't as damp, and this is not an issue. Okay, I'll continue trying here. Okay, so I made it. That took about 15 minutes. The bike is filthy. My shoes are filthy. So that's one reason why I chose the Triumph 675 to ride today. Well, so after letting the bike sit in the basement for a few months, I had to go and check the air, and I just inflated the tires. But it's the little things that make me love a motorcycle. These angled stems here. Very easy to get to, very nice. And they're on the rear and the front. They make checking and filling the air a breeze. So you might be wondering why I selected the Triumph 675R over my Ninja H2 to ride today. And it was a tough decision. But I'll tell you what, getting the bike from out of the basement up my grass was the first challenge. Then I had to clean all the freaking mud and dirt off of the beautiful, beautiful 675R. But the reason why I selected to ride this bike today, it's warm, it's 61 degrees, but it's still middle of January. And the ground itself is still pretty cold. And the Ninja H2 has a lot of power. Too much power, I think, under these conditions. And the 675R is just so much of a fun bike to ride. You know, I can completely wring its neck without getting into too much trouble. And when these roads are so cold and filthy and, as you can see, damp, I think that the 675R is a better bike to ride on a day like today. I'm going to hook up with my good buddy Mike on his Yamha R1. You saw in the previous video, we went on a country ride together. I was on my Aprilia RSV4RF. See, I just wrung its neck there. And the tire didn't spin out, and I'm not on my backside. calling for my mommy. I just can't get over how fantastic this January weather has been so far. Now, I know that we're going to pay the piper for this fantastic weather. Last year, we had good weather in January as well, and then in February and March, we were just annihilated with snow. April and May, it rained a lot. It even rained a lot in June, and our summer last year didn't start really until July. And it was after the 4th of July, in fact, so, oh, there's a state pooper. Oh, they're out here in full force. But we're going to be hooking up my good buddy Mike. He's supposed to meet me here at the Waco Market. And I think that he lives closer to this place than I do, and yet I've somehow beat him here. My good buddy Mike is pulling up on his Rossi Special Edition R1. That thing looks awesome. Wow, his whole getup looks totally freaking sweet. This is my first time checking it out. That looks awesome. That has to be the best looking R1 that I've seen, period.
Period. Period.
All right, so I'm going to jump on my good buddy Mike's beautiful R1 with this gorgeous paint scheme. And what do you all think of this awesome paint scheme? I like it. Sort of reminds me of Rossi's R1. We're out here enjoying some beautiful country roads. My good buddy Mike is on my 675R, and I'm on his awesome Yamha R1 with the perfect throttle response. His ECU has been flashed by FT ECU, Flash 2, and there is absolutely no herky-jerky, crazy throttle like mine, and it's, I figured out it's because of the ECU flash that's on my R1M. So, to fix that, I'm going with the FT ECU flash as well. But these are some fantastic roads. I'm not sure what happened to all the lake water that used to be in that lake. It used to be a lot higher. Now it looks like a bunch of mud, but the roads are still a little damp, but that's okay. The sun's coming out, and it should be drying them up here soon. Mike knows how to get down on these roads, I tell ya. R1M, this R1's got great power. And a great throttle response. No chop. No chop. You guys like roller coasters? Well, here you go. Wow, these roads, I tell ya. Up and down, round and round. I can't wait to take visitors on these roads. My good buddy Mike, clutch first, is coming from New York, and I'm going to put him out on these roads on my Triumph 675R or my EBR 1190 RX and let him have at it. Wow. Let's see if he can cook like Mike's cooking right now. Mike's cooking with Crisco. I'm just trying to, oh boy, keep up. Wow. Great brakes on the R1. Now we're back in town, and we're gonna tone it down out of respect for the residents. But we love these desolate Ohio roads. There are lots of them, and we enjoy riding them. Mike's a great guy. He's a great host. He doesn't leave people when he takes them out for rides, and that's great. He goes at a fast pace, but a pace where, you know, if you really want to, you can keep up without having to try to kill yourself. But anyway, back to his R1 with the awesome throttle response. I'm cruising right now at about 4,000 RPM, and this is where on my bike I'd be going blip, 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 like I'm juking a donkey. But in this case, hi kids, in this case, I'm silky smooth, and that's great. So the solution to my issues on my R1M is to get my ECU flashed by FT ECU, which I'm going to do next week. And then the very next time I'm able to bring a bike out, which hopefully will be sometime in February, I will put my R1M on the road, and we'll see if the choppy throttle issue has been resolved, which I'm certain it will be. What do you think about it? Really? Wow. So it's got enough power for you? Yeah. I can see you were dipping and twisting it on the roads like it was nothing. It was awesome. Yes, yes it does. Yeah, I actually raced against the ZX6R 2016, and it's got more power than the ZX6R. And the way that the power is delivered, because of the inline 3, you get that low end power. So, you don't have to wring its neck. You don't have to be all the way up to power band. You can get it at like 6,000 RPM instead of 10. Yeah, it's a full Aero titanium, and it's got the ECU flash. Triumph makes the ECU flash for Aero, okay. And I've got that on there too.
So they develop all their own flashes then?
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
Yep. We swapped bikes. I jumped on Mike's R1 and he jumped on my Triumph 675R. He was so impressed with the motorcycle that he came here today and he purchased his own Triumph 675. That is exactly what it takes sometimes to convince a person of the capabilities of these awesome super bikes. An extended test ride like the one that we just did is exactly what you need to really get a feel for the bike, make sure that it's something that's a great fit for you. And in Mike's case, he was so impressed with my Triumph that he bought his own. That's awesome. His bike is very nice, beautiful. Stock for right now, but Mike, he doesn't wait very long. He's already got parts ordered and parts waiting for him at home, so this bike's going to completely be transformed the next time we see it. Very, very impressive. You're not worried yet, Dale?
I'm not worried.
Okay.
Hey, that inline 3 creates power, man.
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. What, that really doesn't sound that bad with that.
No, it doesn't. I love my stock exhaust. It's small and everything. So Mike is yet another happy customer with his brand new Triumph 675. Wow. They're going to strap it in and take it to his new home, and stay tuned because you'll see his bike and us riding together on our nice country rides here real soon. It's going to be a lot of fun. So if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. You can subscribe to my channel by clicking on the subscribe button. New videos are uploaded every single week. Stay tuned for more videos. And as always, thanks for viewing.